sets in the books, and we are squared at 1 apiece as FEU was able to equalize, winning that second set 25-21. As we take a look at some of the highlights of that set.
Well, this is set number 2. Again, at work was the libero of both teams. Pero in this second set, I think it was much more of Agno that we saw giving out really good digs. That's why FEU able to give the spikers better sets. And Giselle C, tamang-tama yung sinabi ni Coach Ines dun sa huli. Discardihan ni Giselle C. That was just confidence given to Giselle C. And she was right on the money. And UST having one more attack, but look at the block in the blocking department. One more for FEU. Unforced errors though, 12 for UST and 8 for FEU. Just too much errors on the side of UST on that last set. So we are all even out here, 1 set apiece.
And unforced errors, we were talking about that one in our pre-game. Both teams really need to do a better job at committing less errors because in their previous games, they committed more than their opponents.
They try to minimize their errors kasi I thought that those are free points given to the opponent. So, meaning to say, nung second set, 12 points ang easily binigay ng UST sa FEU. So, all FEU had to do was get those 13 points. And surely they got it and won that second set.
UST gave away 42 errors. That was converted to points for Adamson University. And that is really what did them in that very, very close encounter against the Lady Falcons last Sunday. Let's go now to Nico Ramos once again for this scoreside update on the side of FEU.
Anton and Mosey, last year there were times when this FEU squad seemed to look like a one-trick pony as they were always forced to go to Maika Morada. This year though, it's very different as she has more weapons by her side. Coach Nes Pamilar told his girls earlier, guys, mag-usap kayo on the floor. I know panalo tayo dun sa set na yun, pero if we want to win this match, I need more communication from you guys. And certainly the coaches set the example earlier. You pointed it out, Anton, how they each have their own field of expertise talking to their players. Now, they're talking to their players fine. They want more of their players to talk to each other. Anton?
Thank you, Nico. Maraming ang pagpipilian itong si Giselle C. When it comes to setting that volleyball up, that time she chose Majorie Rojas.
And Rojas responded really well as we take a look at this hit. So powerful. And in volleyball, you really need to communicate because there are 6 of you inside.
And these players really are going to grow together. These players like Agno, Rojas, Vargas, because they came in at the same time. Let's go now to Bea Coronel for this courtside update for UST.
Thanks, Anton. Well, seeing as this game could go either way, Coach Mamet motioned his players to always be ready to lend a hand. He told his guys that they have to work together and to play with the same intensity and heart as the first set. He wants to see them take control and dictate the tempo of the game, wanting to avoid falling into the hole wherein they have to play catch-up. He's counting on his players to make the necessary adjustments and just to hang on. Anton and Mosey?
Thank you, Bea. Well, this third set will be a very crucial one because you don't want to enter set number 4 in a do-or-die situation.
Especially that both sets were really close.
Majorie Rojas there. But UST doing a good job in keeping that one alive. Eulalio.
And again, credit half that point to Agno on the first ball as she digs this one. That's why Giselle C was able to set it well to Eulalio.
Christine Agno really making a name for herself as one of the best diggers here in the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament. Maybe in a couple of years, maging ala Jen Reyes na yan.
And Marupa Natigla again scoring one from the open hit with the help of the net.
Hirotsuji to serve here for UST. 5-4 is our tally. Chelsea to Rojas. Dimakulangan sets left. Banaticla's ball was saved well by Giselle C. Free ball for the Tigresses. Dimakulangan. Ortiz just pushing it to the other side.
And finally, Caballejo on that give. Just too much. A little bit too much for Agno, but still tried to get to that ball.
Judy Caballejo, UST's third best scorer last season.
Which I think has been quite quiet in this game.
Joust at the top is won by Micah Morada.
Judy Caballejo just using one hand on that joust. Ito yung mga little things that you really need to know if you're starting to play volleyball. Micah Morada using two hands. Two hands are definitely better than one.
You mentioned Caballejo, Mosey. Even in the last game, she seemed a little bit quiet also.
But this time, Caballejo saying na, okay, make some noise.
She did make a lot of noise last season.
Well, of course, we say that because, again, Caballejo, it's going to be, this time for UST, it's going to be Banaticla, Caballejo, and Ortiz.
And aside from the fifth-year player, Rhea Dimakulangan, the fourth-year players of UST are Micah Ortiz and Judy Caballejo. Wow! Takes a lot of guts to dig up a spike like that from Micah Morada. Giselle C. back set, Majorie Rojas. Again, Rojas, and look at Morado.
Once again, spectacular floor defense.
Morada smashing it off the block. Point for FEU. What a rally.
Oh my goodness, such beautiful volleyball in that last play. Pwede bang buong rewind ulit? Just so nice to watch.
Both teams really playing with a lot of pride. Team standings don't matter at this point. UST up by 2. We gotta take a break.